Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to give you a look at the Ecocamp 13-piece mess kit. Alright, thanks for joining me today. I want to give you a look at this mess kit. I was provided this mess kit to do a review on from the folks at Ecocamp. They're a brand new company. And I wanted to give you a look at it because I kind of like it. It's kind of an all-in-one solution for anything you're going to do camping-wise. So let me get the box out of the way here, and let's take a look at what's inside. And at the end of the video, I will give you a code. Also, I'll put the code down below if you don't want to watch the whole video, to get 20% off on this when you purchase it on Amazon. So let's open it up first. All right. Get in there. Now you got a bag here that's a dunk bag. This bag can be used to carry water. Okay. Nice thick sturdy bag. You can grab water from a stream, put it in one of these to purify it, whatever. Got your pan. Pretty standard, nice non-stick surface. This is a nice addition to this. You have a cutting board. Now yeah, you can cut on wood, an old tree stump, whatever. But, if you don't want to do that, it gives you the option. Nice cutting board. And by the way, all the plastic in here is BPA-free. We get on to the inside. First of all, you got a lid, which is really nice for a pot. You got two little cups. Does that make me a member of the Green Cup Society? Okay, the Lime Green Cup Society. These are little pop-up cups. You got two of them. Got a ladle. Again, this is pretty standard. But a nice thick, this plastic. I reviewed one of these a while back, and the plastic felt like if I put it in something hot, it would just melt and turn into butter. This is actually sturdy enough where it won't do that. You got two little bowls here to eat your food in. You have a scrubby, which is nice. It's not a loofah, it's actually a real scrubby. And of course, something to stir your food with while it's cooking. And this is a cool part, this right here. It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife, but it's got everything you need to cook with it. So you got yourself a little spoon, a little fork, and these do fit in here. You can snap them in there. Now, of course, you wouldn't use both at the same time, but if you're eating something that requires a fork, you just use that one. If you need to change it to a spoon, you can. That's simple. And you've got a knife in here for use on the cutting board. I haven't really sharpened this up, but it actually feels fairly sharp. Can opener, bottle opener, a wine opener, and all of some kind, but I'm really not sure what that's for. And there's your can opener, your bottle opener. There you go. So that's really a handy feature, and I'm actually going to try when we cook on this, and we're cooking in here today because it's too darn windy outside. I'm going to try and eat with those and see how they work. But it's nice to have a spoon and a fork instead of just a spork. And if you're going to be eating something that requires you to use both, you can always just use it like that without the handle. So, what I'm going to do is get everything organized here, and I'm going to cook myself some lunch. I've got some ramen noodles and a Spam single. We're going to cut it up, we're going to cook it right here, and see how it comes out. Alright, so I got my water boiling over here. Well, not boiling, but just starting out. Got it going on that one. Cover it up. That's for my ramens. And got my pan over here for the Spam. I'm going to cut it with this knife. And that's definitely sharp enough to cut through pretty much anything. And it's really nice to have a cutting board. I've seen a lot of guys do it on a tree stump or do it on something they, top of their stove or their wood burning stove or whatever. But it's nice to have that. It's just a nice option. So we're going to turn that burner on. By the way, this is all constructed of anodized aluminum, and it's all no-stick surface. All right. That's getting hot already. So let's put that Spam in there. And there's the cutting board. We'll get that out of the way. See how this is doing. That's already getting little bubbles on the bottom. right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this stuff and I'll bring you back and let you know how everything went. Alright, so I got the noodles boiling over here. This is pretty much done. If you notice, this is going to be a real torture test for this pan. I like my Spam really well done, and it leaves a lot of black marks. But even with this, just scraping with this, it's coming off. So that's a pretty good deal there as far as the non-stick test goes. And we'll scrub it up later with some water. Got my noodles almost ready. I would say it was boiling in under 4 minutes, real quick. The nice part about this system is that you have everything you need for 2 people when you're out camping. You know, if you want to have a mess kit, you don't want to buy a bunch of extra stuff. And you know, I've seen people go and they buy the cheapest mess kit they can find at Walmart for $4. Then they go out and buy a fork. Then they go out and buy a titanium spoon. Then they go out and buy plates. And this is all in one. You don't have to worry about anything with this. Let me get the bowls ready here. That should be almost done. And I like to drain off my Spam and just put drain off my ramen and just put the flavor packet in there. And again, this is probably the simplest camping meal I can come up with. It's not exactly the healthiest, but you know, if you need calories and you're out on the trail and you're out camping and hiking, perfect idea, perfect thing for you. While we're waiting for that to finish, I'm going to read off everything that comes with, as you've seen. We got a 5.8 inch diameter by 2.8 inch pot cover, 6 inch pan, 4.5 inch bowls. So we got the spoon, the soup spoon, this guy here, sorry, the ladle, spatula, the utensil set, the cups, and you know, the folding cups, the cutting mat, and the sponge. That's a pretty good deal. And the code I'm going to give you is for 20% off. So this sells for $25. Basically, you're going to be able to get it for $20. The code is 44A, that's capital A, 9, capital NAM. And I will put that first thing in the description underneath so that you guys can take advantage of this. This is a brand new company, and they seem to make some pretty good stuff. I'm pretty impressed with it so far. Alright, so I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn off the camera, put everything together, and we're going to try out the bowls. Alright, so I'm all done. Everything's cooked. Here's my bowl. And these are nice, thick, heavy plastic bowls. Again, when I have this kind of stuff, I always worry, will it be able to hold up to heat and hot food? That's not going anywhere. So I got my little fork here. And actually, I found when doing noodles and stuff, it's probably a better idea to use the fork. Came out perfect. So now quickly, I just want to show you the wash up on these. Now I didn't put any soap in this. There's no, you know, this is just simulate some extra water you had in your car or a running stream or whatever. We're going to soak that in there. Put that in there. And I'm going to dig out the sponge that comes with it. And I'm just going to try and clean it as best as I would at a camp. And it's coming pretty clean. I mean, you know, there'll be stains on it when you use it a lot, I'm sure. But anodized aluminum tends to clean up pretty well. Get in there. I'm not even using soap. This was just water. I literally ran into my kitchen and got some water and put it in a bowl just to see how it would look if I did this just for, you know, by my camp. And there you go. It's all nice and clean. So it does hold up pretty well. Whoops, almost dropped it. Dry it out, you can see. It does hold up really, really well. There's no scorch marks on it or anything. The pot itself, the handle stayed cool the whole time. So I'm pretty pleased with it. I think what I'm going to do is, because I have so many cook kits now, this is going to be the cook kit that I use for videos when I cook outside. Like I was going to do today, but it was just too windy. And we're going to give this thing a real run through. But for a first test, I'm pretty impressed. So that's the Ecocamp 13-piece mess kit. I will put a link to the product, and I will also put the code for your 20% off discount. And that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I hope if you need a camping mess kit, you pick this one up. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.